Hello guys. Um, Welcome to a tutorial about how do you make this. I mean, instead of a blue Mac OS folder as you always do have, how to change it to a red folder or some color else. So as you can see, there is some concerns about this folder. As you can see, it's a gradient instead of pure color, like here. This part has a gradient, and also these parts are three different parts which you cannot really select as individual on their own. I mean, it's pretty hard. So how do you make a folder like this? Well, what I do was I created so first let me show you. So first of all, choose a color, which is that. Let me hide those for a second. So I first chose a color, and then I chose a according color. I mean, I changed these parts so I get the color I want. For example, I want to do yellow. I can choose that one, or I can just write number here and drag it from there. So I choose that part. I select this layer, and I use paint bucket tool. Yeah, there we go. How about this part? Well, it's pretty simple. So we select this layer. Yep, and make sure to with a good selection. Do not make a selection like was crappy and stuff. Make a good selection, and then use our gradient tool. Again, you can make another layer or just use this layer. It doesn't really matter. So this time you have to select the darkest color, the darkest color, and the lightest color. Now you can change them accordingly to your own color. And now you can use a gradient tool too. Oh yeah, and by the way, to make sure to change it to that template, press shift, hold shift, so you can draw a straight line instead of a curvy line. Press shift to if you're not quite sure if it's what you want, you can actually change the color to a even darker one to get what you want. Like that. Yeah, that's how you can do the gradient thing. Pretty simple so far. What I created here was actually a group of so if we, despite the fact of that, I actually gradient all the parts from here to here. Why I do that? How do I make the little three thing here? Well, I create the three gradients, which are light part and black part. They have opacity of 5% and 20%, so it doesn't really, if I change it to 100%, you can see it's pure black, and this one is actually pure white. So, and I did the gradient for that thing as well. What I did was I used this selection part. I select that part all the way to the end right here, and then use the gradient tool, select white or black, like that white, for that black to do the gradient, either this way. Remember to change this one to nothing. So yeah, now you can do a gradient that is really small, or yeah, like that, and then change opacity to, because it's pretty black, so I change maybe to 13 or something. It's all up to you. That's how you do the black thing. It's a same thing for white. You just do the opposite like that. Remember to hold shift, otherwise it goes with like that, which is not necessarily good. So that's, there you have one. You can command C and command V, or control if you're on Windows, to grab it, and then you can move it. The reason why it appears so light is because the opacity is not set to like 13 or something. Press enter to select that. There we go. That's so I already done this part, so you can, so I'm going to, actually I'll keep them. You can group them as I do. I did those 3 different ones separately, and I group them and change opacity of that group together. So yeah, like that. And also for, same for this one. Basically that's how you do it. So why do I create these groups and I do not put on this layer? Well, the reason of that is because if I've done this once, I can actually just transfer them on the other ones. Pretty simple. How you do it is you select that area, press shift to add that area into the selection, and then on this layer you can just do an exact same thing. Choose a gradient again, gradient this whole thing, shift, wait, I'm not quite sure why isn't it changing. Okay. Oh, I think I was on a layer or something. Okay, I'll be back. So you select the area, you can create a new layer for this. Just, oh yeah, remember to select the template to the right one. And now after you drag it all the way down here, boom, changes to visible again. You can just drag these ones on the top of this, and you can change opacity down a little more. That's a pretty good one. Now you can just select everything. Yeah, that's it. Okay, deselect everything. Now you're good to go. So yeah, there you go. We have a nice new yellow folder, and also a red one if you want to change it. You can actually combine these two layers. Yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe if you like this. We'll have other, please also go to my channel and check out my other tutorials on creating other things. Thanks for watching.